I'm trying really hard to do this without moving this China hutch. I only got 1.5 more rows to go, and then I'm past it. So the only other 2 difficult places are where the refrigerator is, which I can roll out, and the pantry, which is huge, and I may have to climb up on top. I hope not. I might just get all the way to the pantry and then stop and start on the other side of the room, so I can at least, you know, cover over where the wood burning stove is. That's my main concern, is all the heat from the wood burning stove just goes up and through the ridge vent, and we don't store any of the heat in here overnight. And I'm hoping that this will change that or greatly reduce the heat loss. But I gotta move this ladder again, because you know, I just love ladders. Actually, they don't bother me height-wise, but I have a screaming sciatic nerve. It's been screaming for a while. Now I am taking some herbal tea, and it's much better the last couple of days than it has been. But this up and down on the ladder, that ain't helping. Whew. Okay, I got all the rafters extended all the way to the refrigerator. So 7 more bays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I just did this one. So now I have 6 insulated. And I got some more insulation here. I'm about to do this other 6. And then I'm going to take a break. Have me some chicken salad. And cool off. Wonderful news. My electric stapler crapped out. It's kind of old, and I bought it at an auction, so it was old when I got it. So, about time for a new one. I did give Super Dad one a couple of years ago, so I might go see if I can find that one. But if not, I can't do all this with a hand stapler. My arthritis is too severe, so I'll have to get one. But I'm trying not to. I've already spent over $300. And that's just in 2 days. That doesn't even count the baffles. I bought those 4 years ago, and I don't even remember how much they were. So, oh, there's Barry White. Anyway, so I'm going to put 3 more up because that's what I have on the ladder. And then I'm going to take a break and have some lunch. Okay, I'm all the way to the refrigerator. So, I'm going to start on this side. I'm going to start right here where the wall is on this bay. I'm going to go as far as I can go. I got a lot of stuff up there I got to take down, but I'm going to try my new DeWalt stapler. We'll see how that goes. You guys have seen me do this, so I'm not going to sit here and mind the camera, but I'll show you what happened when I get it up there. Well, I got the first 6 bays put up, and I was like, dang, that went fast with that new stapler. I'm about to go throw up my insulation. And then I realized that I had not extended the rafters with the wood. I got to do that before I can put up the insulation. But at least the baffles are installed in these first 6 bays, and I can get 6 pieces of insulation out of each roll. So once I get the extensions on the rafters, then I'll be able to just staple up the insulation, and all around the wood burning stove will be baffled and insulated. But I totally forgot about the extensions because, you know, I'm an old fat lady and that's the way we roll. Okay, back at it. Okay. Has 6 bays. That's 1 roll of insulation and baffles stapled up and rafter extensions. And although it's nice and cool down here on the ground, it's pretty frippin' warm up there. I think this is where I'm going to call it for this one. Next time you see me, hopefully I'll have all the rest of it that way and start the blocking in the ceiling for the squared off attic space. And we'll see. Okay, I'm sweating. I need to get in the shower and get all this insulation off of me. I wanted to show you what I've gotten accomplished. Started on the other side of the room at the wall, and I did like 5 or 6 bays. But today I went all the way to here, which is equal to over there. So all the way to the kitchen on both sides of the Shabin living room and kitchen area. That's that. So, good progress. You can already feel a difference. It's weird. Just this, I want to say little bit of effort, but up and down that ladder when you have a sciatic nerve problem, that's not a little job. It's a big job. And then every time I put up a bat, I have to go up and down the ladder for the insulation because I don't have a place to store it up here. So it's a lot, but it's coming along. And while I have the place to myself, I'm just shoving furniture all over the place. It's a total mess in here. I ain't even going to show you. But it's getting done. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 bays to go on either side, and then it's all insulated. And today I called and checked on a sheetrock lift, and I can rent them for $50 a day. So I'm hoping if I get my poop in a group that I can do the 4 pieces of sheetrock that I need to do in one day. I'm hoping. Because I can buy a sheetrock lift for $150 and have it forever, or I can rent it for $50 a day and not have to find a place to store it. I hate sheetrock, so I don't want to buy a tool that will help me with sheetrock if I'm not going to be doing a lot of sheetrock, because I really don't like it. But currently I have some, so I'm going to use it. And I'm just going to square off. You see where that is? I'm just squaring that off. It's 6 feet wide, so I'm going to go 24 feet all the way down. 6 feet, and then a 2-foot strip all the way down to get 8 feet. Or to get 6 feet. So that's the plan. And we'll see how that goes. I do have to start thinking about where are my dead wood that I can screw the sheetrock to, where that's going to go. And get a chalk line up there and make sure I know exactly what I'm doing before I rent that lift, because I don't want to spend a day with analysis paralysis and scratching my head. So I'm going to get my poop in a group first and get some dead wood up there. Get it all together. Maybe next week I'll throw some sheetrock up there. We'll see. Hang in there. All right, say boo-bye.
Super Dad, signing off.
Yeah.